Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay today, tonight, whenever you may or may not watch this. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Let's continue with my blind playthrough. I've never played this before. Well, the series before. There's definitely a lot of replay value with this game. A lot. And then there's those mods. I really gotta see about getting my webcam hooked up. I really should. But where the hell would I put it? Okay. Okay, that's to kill him. Another vault, though? Okay, that's if I want to go solo. Where am I supposed? They didn't show up.
The others have gone to get us a ship out of here. Hurry on, they'll need you.
Oh.
The goddess's tears. Kerban stares at the body of his dead comrade, tightly gripping his weapon in a
This won't go unavenged.
Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot stand against the Shriekers, not without stronger weapons than these.
You've come. Gareth glances over his shoulder, and his...
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here, Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins, beyond the Shriekers, and he's not alone, as well he wouldn't be. The Order keeps its Godwoken leashed. Nothing, as long as those Shriekers stand. Get that purging wand and silence them. Fair enough. But the longer you wait, the...
Where are you?
You would attack the Magisters directly. Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot stand against the Shriekers, not without stronger weapons than these.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
Gratiana's head is bowed.
It would be a sweet joy to see the Magisters chased from this land. But I fear all I will see today is death. It is not a difficult battle. It is an impossible one. Gareth will lead them to their deaths. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault, hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may... But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help. Armadia's bless... This vault also contains relics of great power. Soul jars. If you return these to me intact, Armadia's bless... You would attack the Magisters directly? Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot stand against the Shriekers, not without stronger weapons than these.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
Oh, that area. Okay, okay. Nope, wrong area.
Brachus Rex, for it the statue responds.
Now I gotta figure out how do I get there. I don't remember. Streakers. Here be pigs. Mysterious cave. That's the one I want to go to. What's this? Um,
I've spotted something.
I'm here, so where's the cave? Where's the? Oh, that's right. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, look at you. Tell me, do you always slink around with the air of a child pecker? Oh, I really don't feel like chatting now. Why don't you go home to your wife and kids? Maybe follow your grease trail back here another. Give them my regards. You're embarrassing yourself.
I don't get it.
Clever.
I feel very stupid. I feel stupid. So fucking stupid.
Didn't I tell you to leave?
Poor. What a fool you are.
Nothing here.
Poor idiot. Ugh. That was even easier than I thought. Ha! That was even easier than I thought. Ha!
Poor idiot.
Careful now. It's a trap. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
What's this? Strength, gold. You're the shield one. 32.
Careful now. That's a trap.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
You come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. A pity. I cannot help you. I only give the questions. Brachus has willed it. Trompdoy must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault. Fate has been unkind to Trompdoy, and so has Brachus Rex. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is... You know nothing. Guess again. Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very... Either you're very good at guessing or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out. Listen closely. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is... Fool, you are an...
excuse me, damn it.
It's been cursed.
Interesting. Okay, that's what it does.
You come to find. You come to search. Brachus has willed it. Fate has been up. Do you wish to move? Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. You know nothing. Guess again.
Really?
Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very... Either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain. Listen closely. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trompdoy told you the answers. Is that it? It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely.
But it's a riddle, isn't it? A conundrum. I thought you looked clueless, right? Thing is, it's about the letters, isn't it? One for each thing. Yeah, sure. Hope you don't die. Well, nice to meet you too. Rude.
Open your eyes. Time to die.
All right.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear.
The devil Jason is very useful.
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse.
No. No sword jars, so that kind of sucks. Can't go out there, huh?
It's been cursed. That's plenty.
soul jar rests between two fallen columns, emanating a faint odor of sea. When you touch the glass, your vision wavers. You emerge on the prow of a fine ship. Your armor pulses with enchantment, dominating those who draw near. Your flag flies for Brachus Rex, a tyrant who traded for your soul. With his power, your flesh and blood is no longer relevant. The vision fades as the soul thrashes, trying to sever your connection. In the end, greed masters you. You seek out the tyrant's vault to retrieve your soul. Thus imprisoned, you can only dream about what is out of reach. The vision shatters as the soul squirms away from you. The soul jar pulses with trapped life force.
Good find.
All right.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. I don't rightly know. His favor was intoxicating. That Snokes, really?
He drops to his knees before you.
Thank you.
Belt. Finally, a belt. Oh, everyone has a belt. I did not realize that. Oh, what's this?
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly. As soon as you touch the jar's crack, the vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst... A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her foot. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
Good find.
The terrible vision fades.
Gratiana's life was selfish and hedonistic. Whatever a person may have done in life, they could...
However her life began, it ended well. No one should be damned because of their youth.
You know what? I actually agree with that. One-headed axe. I thought it had... Supernova. Oh, it is one-handed. Okay. I was reading that wrong then.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends in as she's dragged away to a tower. You hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still.
Nice.
The vision fades.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in the pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire as you roam. The human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Nice.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
What he did shames his people.
The soul jar stands on its... You see, or rather, you feel, a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms, your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soldier.
Lucky find.
The necromancer's memories fade to black, but the feelings remain.
They may have been a necromancer, but they did not feel evil. Misguided, perhaps.
Anyone who marches at the head of an undead host deserves whatever punishment they get.
One must wonder how many more lives they took. How much misery.
Good find.
What's this? Heart of a Tyrant.
Ah, it's been cursed.
I wonder.
Bloody ring.
The ring just got tighter.
It's
A
loose.
lot tighter.
Get off me and stay off.
The deity's head and hand. The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
Here be pigs, that's alone.
Your gaze wanders over the solemn stone face that overlooks the shore. For the
Yeah. Do 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 do.
You would attack the Magisters directly? Are you so eager to die, Seeker?
Gratiana's head is bowed. From within her mask,
It would be a sweet joy to see the Magisters chased from this. What? You have uncovered Brachus's hoard. Tell me, did you find anything else? The vault contains relics, soul jars. Did you see them? Do you have them? They are relics of great power. Please, you must give them to me. If I can make an offering of them to Armadia, it could aid your cause.
she reaches greedily for the jar. You see a green glowing light emerge from...
By Armadia, I feel wet. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen. You don't understand. No one understands. My heart held such fear, but with Brachus, I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous. Armadia, forgive me. It's true. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. Until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are... Armadia is I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes...
Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of me. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused.
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground.
You have my thanks, brother.
She starts to speak, but chokes back.
Thank you. I can't... You would attack the Magisters directly? Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot
The gods
stand
can't
against...
smite those shriekers themselves, my friend, but they can guide your hand. If I didn't know better, I'd think the helm of Brachus. What evils has this thing witnessed? No. This thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say? Go. Take down those shriekers.
Odd. My helmet seems as sturdy as now. Could have sworn my helmet just jumped. Consumed swords just now.
Praise be! You have silenced the shriek. You have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, so we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Are you ready? We've got right.
He takes the new...
Seekers!
I figured it was only a matter of time. I'm ready to pay the price. No, no! I can't. I will stand for Alexander. I owe him. Right where I want you.
I see flurries and the air thrums. Could it be slain? Look, look, it's him. He has come, true to his word.
Can't reach.
Not like her to be...
Alexander peers intently into your face.
Ifan! Benmest, is that truly you? By Rallick, I thought I saw you at the fort's gates. But how did you survive the deathfall? Ah, of course it wasn't luck, was it? God-woken. Dallas and Friedemann warned me there were others. Yes, I can see it. But I'm afraid I have bad news. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. I am the one who will be the next Divine. You know, as a child I looked up to you, Ifan. Back when you fought by my father's side. So long ago now. But now, I'm so sorry. Times have changed. The same reason I do everything. I can bear anything for the sake of the realm. It was the most important lesson my father taught me. Be strong, not because you are. Be strong because you must. For then, please, don't make this harder than it has to be. Be strong, Benmezd. The halls await you.
God, it's so annoying. I guess she's not doing anything. Why aren't you idiots not here as well? Oh, you can bless now too.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Of course you slip. You have claws. You can't.
Do you see now? Your foul sorcery will be the death of us all. Only a fool doesn't fear the void. Now fuck.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Well, that was a mistake. And I still got a bit before I can teleport. Okay.
Alexander is dead. My contract is fulfilled.
A wolf alone, huh?
Alexander is fallen. The son of Lucian is dead.
well, well, quite the mess you've made here. I'm Malady, and you're...
She steps forward, grabs you behind the neck with alarming strength, and pulls you close. She releases you and grins.
God-woken. I'm Malady, as I said. I'm here to help you get off this island, and you're what gets some of us out of bed each morning. What do you make of that? Well, first things, Dallas's little necklaces are lovely, but not quite in vogue where we're going. There, better.
She peers at you closely, and no...
Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet, and what did they teach you?
Her eyes go wide.
Go on then. Show me what he taught you. I don't. Now go. Ah, like that.
She takes you by the shoulders and gestures for you to do the same to her. She closes her eyes, and a warm...
Perfect. You really are God. I'm... Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc. You'll have to ask the Meister about that.
Malady beckons...
After you, darling.
Okay, first things first, let's... Lucy's bag. Okay, let's see, what's this? No, that can go under her. Hey, it's all off. Nice. Yeah, you can't. Oh, so you actually need... Oh, boots.
Farewell to flesh. Farewell to bone. Farewell.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
one. Oh, timely death. Oh.
Okay, no more of that.
Oh. Oh. Healing.
Okay. Intelligence. Really now.
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter.
Oh, that's also
Something
cursed.
isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse.
Let's go.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes.
God woken.
Salty water mists your face.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least on the shoulders of one of them.
Alright. No pressure.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the...
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity...
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon...
The squirrel looks around the boat, chittering excitedly.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is...
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked nothing. The ship is livewood, that much is clear. but I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done. Just remember what I said, Godwoken.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship.
Think, damn it! Where would a Magister hide something?
We can't get this ship moving, God.
Rubbish.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They die.
You know their names, Malady.
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches...
Our guest stirs. Welcome.
Ah, very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive. Apparently didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Yes, we certainly had better, but the
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
This is barbarous magic.
Expedient magic, actually. The ship is made of live wood. It has the spirit of an elven ancestor tree within it. It seems Dallas has found a way to bind that spirit to her. That means only she can control it. Unless we can find a way to...
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder.
These Seekers have such a...
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. Their kind like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Way down we go then. Don't know why that gets turned to me. Alright.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. The silent monk leans...
Where would I hide something important if I was a magister?
Malady says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
That's a little disturbing, but makes sense actually.
I must say, you may not be an eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many. Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient. If only. Alas, I do not have time for isolation. If you must know, there is an excavation site at the Black Pits on Reaper's Coast. I go to seek answers. The only treasure worth digging for. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions. Still, it's good to be on the move again. Well, you see, I have a rather
The skeleton breaks off mid-sentence as he notices your hand. He pulls out a note.
Physical contact, voice lowered, coy looks. Good heavens. Is this a mating ritual? Oh, my pardons. I fear I'm rather... Although perhaps you would be interested in a companion of an... I need to travel to the Black Pits given how well you... So, how about it? I travel with you, very well.
This boat's a treasure. Dallas wouldn't know what to do with it.
You still need booze, don't you?
Good to feel the rolling of the waves. That might actually get a good night's sleep.
Pants. Nope, don't have finest. It's kind of annoying, but okay.
mind of it.
You're the Godwoken, right? Then maybe...
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks. For a moment, you swear a face appears in the wood. The face vanishes. The anguished face appears, then
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not
Hey,
locked up in here.
don't I know you from somewhere? So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing. The old band back together again, I guess that look at me. Hard.
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets.
But I'm not the same, am I? I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks. I can hear its thoughts. It isn't out for blood. It's out for... I was wrong to think I could hold it off. Could you stop me? Really stop me, if it came to that? Do I ever? Still, at the time, I wanted you... Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal? Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek.
I knew I could count on you. Let's go, Chief.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans up. She notices you observing her. She's...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot, so stow your questions. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's...
Magister Ranley...
What do you mean it failed you? Constitution of 17. Oh my freaking god. How much more do you want, you freaking idiot?
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
A young Magister paces... She notes...
Magister Ranley, Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but the Magister's...
Magister...
Alright. Excuse me. Oh, I can change my look. wizard.
The door remains unmarked. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deeper than you'd expected it to. The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears. Then, the door remains unmarked. The anguished face... The door is still unmarked. The anguished face... The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished. The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood. The face vanishes. The anguished face appears.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door. Fine. Answer the security question. Incorrect. There's no entry through the... That won't get you... No entry allowed. Please listen up so I don't have to... Fine. Answer the secure... The password is fortitude. Now, answer the secure...
The face in the door is confused for a...
Drat.
The door is still unmarked, though the door remains closed. It seems you need... The door is still unmarked, though the anguished face...
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire. No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight.
No entry allowed through the starboard...
Oh. This is kind of stupid, really.
The sergeant doesn't...
There's something to these doors.
You're the Godwoken, right?
The door is still unmarked, though the thud of your fist... The door is still the door remains... The door is still the door stays A young magister. She notices you observe...
Magister Ranley. Magister Ranley. Corker's mate...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Fuck you.
The Magister's step...
Magister Ranley, Corker...
Not C, damn it. 18.
Magister Ranley...
Are you saying I don't get another fucking chance, you piece of shit?
Magister Ranley, Corker...
Let's see now.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiff.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me. No, they had us stand below, chained up in the dark. But the Reds, maybe it was just the lack of food and rest. Or a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The hammer won't stand for good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold. And the other one ain't in much of a... All right then, just...
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine. All right.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by the gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Being behind bars.
No. L.
The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks.
I am summoned. Yes.
You saw what I could not. It seems Malady.
Just one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if I was a Magister holdout? That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt. Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. I've offered my services for gold in the past, yes. But
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is with...
She used some form of domination device on me. Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks? You undersell yourself. I ought to continue what I'm doing here. Unless there was anything else. Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps, don't you think? Lizards apparently have ancient magic that allows them to control slaves that bear their mark by singing a song. Dallas must have had an interest in those techniques. Took it? No, no. I made it. As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. Oh, cast spell. He clicks that damn contraption that she used on me. Seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. No!
His face abruptly...
But come now. Enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment.
A pyramid? What on Rivellon is this for?
A teleporter pyramid. Only one way to find out if it works. Try using it.
Now is not the time for a bath.
Invalid target.
Both, I fear.
What's this?
What's this? I found something.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
Ancient book. Let's read that.
I'm a monster. I click and clack as I stalk my prey. My tail rattles like a snake. I suffer. No, 'tis ignoble to wish for death, but ask it from another's hand. Don't touch me. My was Tarquin, that wretch, that rat. I ate an ill mouse and passed in my sleep, and the brooding boar brought me back on a lark. Me miserable. Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I am quite changed, but you... She...
The cat begins to purr and rub itself on...
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to me. I believe the song is around here somewhere. Oh, I don't know. In the direction of over there.
The cat purrs, an eerie...
Tell Mumsy to come back soon. Now that I am but bone, I'm too light to trip the moving door. I'm sure there's a rat back there.
Really now, huh? Oh, okay, somewhere around here.
You did it. I knew...
Really? What? Oh, fuck this.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to
Bishop
me.
Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half. Bruises swell beneath. Someone has a beautiful six. The gem sits heavily in your pouch. His face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter. Yet he doesn't return to consciousness no matter how loud you...
You know what? I actually want to go back upstairs to find my lizard friend. I'm actually going to end this live stream here so I don't repeat all this for everything. Stay safe all, and until next time.